You, what going on? It's your boy, Ja, from the Same Difference podcast. We're back with another one. Today, we have a very special guest on the panel. She is a up and coming Virgin Islands rapper, rapstress, songstress, coming up in the game and about to be a breakthrough artist, hopefully all over the world. We have LaRebel. She waiting in the back. She getting her mind right to check. She get her mind right before we bring her on. We gonna try and get some background information about how she got into the music. Ask a little questions about where she hopes to go with the music, what makes her a standout artist, and why we should be checking for her. I got a clip of her her in a music video with another local Virgin Islander, and it's going hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I don't sugarcoat nothing. If I don't like your music, you ain't coming on the show. And because there's a lot of VI artists, I think we have more artists than plumbers and electricians. Like, if I don't like you, you don't need to come on here because I'll let them other people let them have you. But she really going hard, and I like the energy and I like her flow. Tell you the truth. But you know what we gotta do first before we bring her on? We gotta take you through these beautiful bean footage. There she is, Miss La Rebel on
Hey,
level. What going on?
what it do? What it do? I don't know if your girl a rebel. What you saying? What you saying? I hope you listening, because I only gonna talk once.
I like the energy. I like the energy. If you out there and you're watching this right now, go ahead and share the live, man. Let your people see what's going
Correct.
on so they can support the
Wow.
local people.
Oh, well,
De
I should tell you the
Goya.
truth.
Well,
I know you said.
that name they
I know
had
you.
me, man. De Goya.
Hey, I know you said. I know you say you want to know what get me into music and stuff, but music been in me from
Uh,
the day I was born.
from
The
the
day I
day
was
you were
born.
born.
Correct. I played instruments growing up. Music always been my thing. I'm not only just an artist. I'm a musician. So.
So, okay. Do you have family members that's in music and they introduced it to you, or how that go?
Well, my grandfather used to play guitar, and really and truly is. I always had my own mind. Really, like growing up, I did many different things. I did like soccer. I did a lot of different things. I've been in ballet. Imagine I've been in ballet.
Uh huh.
So
Okay.
as a dancer too, I teach hip hop in Talima dance. So like I did a lot of things, like a lot. And music just been one of the things I just stuck with from small.
So where that energy that come from? Like doing all these other things, it was you wanting to do it and your family just went along with it, or they were like, let's put her in these things and try them out.
Well, yeah, it was me really. It started off like in elementary with like music. Them little music class you would get. They would take you to
Yeah.
music class. You would play that little recorder thing. I was always one of the best. Like, yeah, I would be blowing that thing in the house, and my sister would like, give me that damn flute, give me that damn thing. Let me treat her. You know how much of that my sister don't break the man. If you only know. I played trumpet was my main instrument. My sister used to be like, you want a damn tuba.
Wait,
And I never
you used to
get
play the tuba
no,
or
I
the
played the
trumpet,
trumpet. She was just
and
being
she
funny.
called it. Do you still play
Yeah.
those instruments now?
No, no. Right now, no. But at the same time, it's like riding a bike. So I can't really never forget. It's just practice, you know. Have to practice. Cause like I read notes, I read music stuff. Like I know how to do all of that. So
Now, with the what are your musical influences though? Like, I ain't asking, do you be biting people's style or none of that stuff? But like, there's some music that really vibe with you, and you can't help but like, yeah, I like that. I feeling that today. I want to go that road. Do you have any musical influences?
um, well, to be honest. Influences, no, but I do have a couple like, cause I don't. I To be honest, none of my songs sound the same. Everything's different, and I don't sing dance hall. I would do reggae, all kind of different things. So really and truly, I just go based off of how I feel. But I do have a couple artists that it's just my shit. Like when I'm ready to listen to some music is like I like Kevin Gates, yeah. Kevin Gates is one of them. One of them older ones I would say like Young Jeezy and stuff like that type of vibe is my vibe. And then for like R&B or like something more smooth, I would go more for like a Jidney Aiko or something just more subtle, more chill,
You like them
something that
incense and weed
yeah,
burning type
them
vibes.
them music that'll get you high just by listening to it. Yeah, that's the
Uh-huh.
kind of shit.
Okay.
Hmm.
So now with the VI music scene, right? How did you become a part of it? Because a lot of artists they'll start off with a group, right? And then they'll kind of splinter or go separately or whatever. How did you get into it?
Well, to be honest, out on the scene, I really I just used to do music at home, and I to be honest, I used to rather write. Like I'm a writer. Like I write, So at the same time, I was more like I had some people that used to be around, and I'd be like, "Let me write something for you, man." I would write. I'd be like, "Wow, that's bad, man," And then I also like I just tried to go on a I tried the mic a day, and I was just like, "Yeah, I like it." So I like the vibe that the mic had give me, and that energy where it's like you decide what you put out. It's not really like you singing somebody else's song, or you ain't really like you singing something you write or something that come out at you. So it's a whole different feeling when you're doing something like that. So I don't know. I fell in love with the mic just from that. So then that was
Do you
when I
sing
actually
also?
was living. I was living in Orlando when I
Hmm.
mostly like, get started to be heavy on the mic and just want to record music every day or whatever. And then I came back home. From the time I moved back home, then it was like, okay, I think I could get into this music scene. And then, boom.
How's the
So
reception been from
I
people home?
well,
We've been told by previous people like Party Jesus. He said the VI music scene, the crowd is the toughest in the world. He said
it's
it's
tough.
tougher than the
It's tough.
states everywhere.
But in my opinion, it's hard where you from. All the time it'll always happen like that. It's hard where you from. But what I can say is, and St. Thomas, big up yourself 100%, because from the time I come out, my first show I ever do was in St. Thomas. Like, it wasn't no judgment. It wasn't no who this girl be, who this girl think she is. Like, it wasn't no none of that. It was all straight love from the jump. So that's why a lot of my shows will mostly be in St. Thomas. Cause really and truly, like they don't look for me more over there. Like I even perform at St.
Oh,
John because of my connects for St. Thomas. And I don't
okay.
really perform. I haven't really performed at St. Croix like that because my opinion is St. Croix looking for people that are already popping. They don't care if you're from here. They just want to, you know what I mean? But they're not trying to help no artist come up. They're like, oh, when you get hit, look for me. But why would I look for you when I get hit? I can go find
True.
somebody else that could do something for me. What you mean? Why would I look for you when I make a hit? I'm not coming to you. Who the hell you really think you is? Like what? You supposed to be trying to help me come up, not telling me, oh, when you come up, let me know. What kind of shit? When you come up, let me know. Like what, bruh? That shit is crazy.
Me
So
and
Saint
like
Thomas, I
some
would say
people,
definitely
when
respected. I
people say
respect
things
Thomas.
like that, like this, they like
Yeah.
to say that you hating or whatever. But I do find that that's true. Like they latch on to things that are already popular and already hot, and then they roll with it. You know what I'm saying? So I agree.
Yeah. So I mean, I speaking from experience. So I didn't really, I don't know how other people attack or whatever, but I'm speaking from real life
Yeah.
experience. That shit, I can't make this shit up.
Where was your first gig? When did you get your first actual paid gig to perform?
Sabrosos in St. Thomas. Sabrosos with TFE. Big up I yourself. I you large, we large, you don't know. Ain't never no stopping. I you keep pushing. 100%, keep it moving. Just no matter what nobody tell I you, TFE, I hope I listening. Keep moving, because they gonna be mad at you for being a part of it and all, because I don't get, you get a lot of hated artists in that TFE group, and they're really good. A lot of really good artists, and just because some people in a certain what you call popular group don't like them, then they would like push them to the side. So I don't
Mm.
really like that or respect that, because it's like if you know the person good, they good. Like, why you trying to you know like fuck all of that? Then put that shit to the side. We all try and make it out here. So
Have you ever turned down a gig?
yes, yes,
Why? Why
I
was
have.
that?
Well, mostly because of the environment. I just really feel like it wasn't for me. Like, you know, no,
The vibe.
it's
So it was just a
yeah,
vibe for
yeah.
you.
And I a rap person, so a lot of the times too, like, say for instance, like, which I had a blast. I just performed to this Baba show, last
Yeah, I
weekend.
seen that.
I performed to the Baba show. I had a good time, but like I really had to try my best not to, like, not saying I have to cuss about it or anything, but I just so raw, like, especially when I go on stage and I turn up and I having fun, it's like
Mm.
so I actually really, really had to practice to not cuss when I go on stage, because all my shows really is just like club scenes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That where my language don't even matter. So so that was them kind of stuff is like it is a harder transition for me.
So when you put out a song, do you come out with like an edited radio version, or you just like
Me
either you
gonna
gonna
lie,
take it or not?
no, me gonna lie, that's my attitude mostly, because I mean, yeah, okay, of course it's always good to have a radio edited, and they use them coming up, we want them to hear these kind of things, and but at the same time, certain songs, just if you feel like it's too vulgar for a child party or so, just don't play. I tell you, because me personally, like something like, okay, just as an example, something like Ramping Shop, which we know have a clean version,
Yeah.
but who the really trying to play Ramping Shop to a kid's party? Who? No, for real.
Uh,
Come on, man. I lying.
the
Like,
funny thing
put a
is,
Kevin
the
Gates in a
children don't
kid's
know the
party.
songs though. They don't know the songs.
So, but who fault is that? Mine's, or that's not my fault.
Nah, nah, nah. You can't blame the artist at all. You ain't in the house.
But to be honest, I do understand and I do respect. Like, you have a lot of DJs that probably mad with me and stuff. But I'll be like, yo, we need to clean this and clean that. I get it. Even like to go on certain interviews and stuff, like they wouldn't accept me unless I have my music clean up and stuff. So that's why you haven't seen me on certain podcasts and different
Mm.
places, because I in a clean version type of person. I have to really be. You have to really push me to be like, yo, Rebel, this a radio tune, let me just edit it and because I do have a couple clean songs, but it doesn't something that I gonna sing. Like,
Interesting.
it's something that I gonna sing like willingly, you know.
I ain't mad at that. So they told you not to cuss at the barber show.
Yeah, I was supposed, which is good, because it's kids, it's a family event, and I understand that, and I respected it 100%, and I would do another one because I had a good time. The love was,
Good.
it was nice, the vibes was nice, so yeah.
Hey, big up the Carlos them,
All
Barbalos
right,
and Carlos
big up I
Flores.
yourself. Big
Big
up
up
I
them, my man.
yourself. For
Who
sure.
who was partner doing the little stage dance,
Oh, and
the little shoulder
what
dance
was
on
his
stage?
what's his name? I think his name was Manny. Manny was like, yo, I was like, yo, big up yourself. I don't know if anybody catch it on camera, but like in mid performance and those stuff, I'll be like, yo, pick up yourself, I have to pick you up a little bit, because he come on, he started to do his thing, and they're like, okay,
So
they're gonna
wait, that
hype it
wasn't
up, and
planned. He just come up on stage.
nah, he was ready to turn up, my son. I had loved that. I had loving it. I had
That's
loving it.
what's up.
Yeah, it definitely bring the energy and the vibes more to the stage. It was good vibes.
We we got some questions for you in the chat. This one we gonna ask at the end also. Keep in mind, but listen up. Jeffrey Small asks, "Where can we find your music?"
Oh, I have songs on Spotify and all them different things. You just gotta look for LaRebel. And don't put for like Spotify and stuff or YouTube and all of that there. Just put LaRebel because I don't have it as LaRebel on level because it connected to like my other stuff and stuff. So, but LaRebel on level is my social media name. That's just for social media. But LaRebel is for everything else.
How did you come up with that name? Where La Rebel on Level come from?
Well, I didn't name myself, and like, long story short, I get jumped, and we no, for real. This is second interview I doing that asked me this, yeah, and I get the same
Okay,
reaction. No, I get jumped for like 5 or 6 girls, and I had on a
Jesus.
I still have the jersey up to this day. It's like I don't know if you remember back then when it had them styles where it's like they shot them one shot in the front and then long in the back like a tail or something like a
I
cape
know
or
you.
something.
Yes, yeah, I know
Like
you're
they had
talking
that
about.
little style, whatever. So I had a badass jersey, leopard print, real cutesy, real girly,
Uh huh.
and and it has said rebel on it. But it was just a shot at first. Like my name is Jasmine, so my nickname was J or you know something with a J.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I get jumped with that shot on, but because of how everything happened, like I get jumped, I mean get beat,
Hmm.
so basically people start because they didn't know who I was or whatever. It was the name on the shot.
Oh, it's called you Rebel,
Yeah, so then it just
Lil Rebel or something like that.
not even just because all I had on it was just rebel. Like that's
So where did
rebel.
La come from?
It's just like la is the in
The
Spanish, like the
okay,
for
okay.
female thing. So the rebel, like the
Yeah,
rebel.
I
Like
didn't
if you know
expect
that
that
kind of
answer there at all.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I didn't expect that one.
yeah. That was the vibe for it. So the name just kind of flow, and I just put a name on
Yeah,
Facebook. And first it was La Rebel, and then on level kind of just went from there.
I like it. It's cool. And the background, the backstory ain't as cool, but I do like the name. And for those who's watching right now who may not know, we have La Rebel on the line, a local up and coming VI artist. We're gonna play one of her tunes. It's just a short clip. You could go to YouTube and find it. It's La Rebel and Taliban. The song is called Born what? Born to do this or something like that. Let me let me pull it. Let me just play it.
We do it for Kama like Eddie for real. Lu Jesse, I'm making research for real. I to hate for them, but I'm stacking them, banging them bills. Got trapped in the dead. Got to make that before I hit the bed. Damn, rebel and Taliban bound for this shit.
We large, never gon' quit, cause we the big man, them in charge. They know we be coming legit.
All of that ammo, you crash, you get clipped. In love with them, bring their own cliff and chip.
Move a little saucy, don't come around, we shall only place when you cross me.
Damn, rebel and Taliban bound for this shit.
We large, never gon' quit, cause we the big man, them in charge. They know we be coming legit.
All of that ammo, you crash, you get clipped. In love with them, bring their own cliff and chip.
Move a little saucy, don't come around, we shall only place when you cross me. Rebel incredible, high off them edibles, cash up a bitch, cause paper too federal. Know it to switch up, if money ain't flowing, go sound a lick goon, you know it's a sticker. Money ain't flowing, go need it to back up, cause money ain't flowing, you know I go back up. Always keep on up, when money run low, we invest in pounds, and we stack back up like 1-0. Chasing that bag like a chow-chow, running, my fuck to go boom, your fuck to just really go pow-pow. Oh well, on the buck, yeah, we having fun now, them bitches is pussy like meow meow. Pull up and this shit just so cross, a bitch that been giving, I giving you high those like damn, rebel and Taliban bound for this shit. We large, never gon' quit, cause we the big man, them in charge. They know we be coming legit.
All
I'm
day
on you can
long.
see a clip in love with them bang little clip for that chip.
Hey,
Move a little saucy, don't come around,
all
we
day
shall only place
long.
when you cross me.
Yeah,
Oh, big tuna running out of blood clot, please.
yeah, that fuck go hard. I can't like. I when I played it, I was like, okay, yeah. from the
Yeah,
start.
Taliban, big
No,
up
I would
yourself.
have played more Taliban, but they say in his episode. This is LaRebel's episode.
Taliban, big up yourself.
So that one that was posted 7 months ago. Like, how did I you link up Taliban and LaRebel? How I come up with that song? Man?
Well, really and truly, spending time like 5 minutes now, people will say, well, Rebel, we gotta do a tune, and we like, yeah, man, in my hat. You hear the drop a lot of music and stuff, and me and my Ninja P is my dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's Ninja P song. You know what I mean? Gotta make sure everybody stay blessed. We good.
Who
Yeah.
came up with the hook?
Well, really and truly, he started off Rebel and Taliban bam for this shit. We laugh, and then I was like, we laughed, and I was like, what? Yeah, man. So then like we start like writing back and forth, like and then it just
Yeah,
come about. It's like, yeah, we could do a back and forth. Yeah, okay.
that's a
To
big
be
tune.
honest,
I
to be
really like that.
honest, even from the for the beginning part of my song, like, I mean for my part, he was like Rebel Incredible. I said, what? Yeah, man, I go use that. So then I was like, I have them edibles, cash up a bitch, cause paper too federal. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is. Yeah.
I both I did I think on that one. I went through a couple of the songs and I like your flow, though, man. Like
Game time.
I I like your flow. I'll just say that there. Because sometimes people don't understand the cadence. You know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah,
you
right now.
even if you spit in bars, if you ain't really on the beat in a certain way and writing it for real, you really ain't gonna feel it. But you don't flow with it and I like that. I like that.
I appreciate that. Give time. Respect.
When did you know that this is something you wanted to pursue for real?
After my first show. Cause like the mic is something that, like yeah man, I like to be on the mic. You know what I mean? The mic is cool. All of that day. But then like when I hit my first show that all I love coming and it's like wow, because people was not expecting and every time I do a show, which is why I like to perform, every time I do a show, people will be like people will be like, what? Like this is what you're dealing with? Like, so it'll be I like my favorite part about it all is being on stage and see it because I could see it. I don't see everything. When I'm on stage, I see everything. Unless they bright ass light they're right in my face and it's too bright for me to see anything, then I seeing what going on. I seeing faces. I seeing reactions. I seeing people are actually into it. People are dancing. People are post up and mad at people that you seeing everything. So it'll really be like a good vibe. It is a good vibe. That's what I can say.
Did you have anybody kind of show you the ropes, or you just kind of went out there and you learned like the hard way, pretty much?
Still learning the hard way, if you ask me.
Damn.
So to be honest, like I had a couple people that introduced me to other people, and then but it's just like, oh hey, this is this person, this is what they do, and you know, let's see if maybe we could get you to do some work together and stuff like that. So yeah, I have linked up with certain people from references or just like I would just go like to be honest, when I first was into the music scene, I was like, I'm a bartender, so I was bartending a lot. I was all the time just working, 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 working. And then like I was like, man, I ain't gonna never meet nobody just working at the times where I need to be out there. So I decided to take a break from bartending, and I went out there and I meet different people. I made shit happen. I even, went out of pocket to travel to do different things, wherever I feel like I needed to do. Like, just follow my mind, follow my heart, follow everything that, just seem right.
Check, check. We got a question from Monica Tyson Fane. What's the best advice about the industry that you've received?
Um, to be honest, the best advice I would say is like people who would tell me like just be on your own beat and do what you to do. Don't change for nobody because then when you change for these people, then it's like how you gonna be able to sustain it with yourself or keep up with it with yourself? Like it's gonna be a lot harder than even when you start and when you could have just be yourself. You know what I mean? So at the same time, it's like I don't need to hear that because everything's so sexualized, and it'll be so hard to just be there like, wow, no, my rebel, you gotta say true to yourself. Everybody like everything's so sexualized, and I know, yeah, sex will sell. That's a multi-billion-dollar industry around the world, but I'm not for sale, and that's why I be trying to tell people like, you could go ahead and sell our sex and do our stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I's a G for real, so sorry. Talk life chose me. It doesn't kind of way.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that you ain't gonna let nobody change you. And yes, sex does sell. It absolutely does. But you could kind of tell sometimes that it's more about selling the sex than the music too. Like I think Ice Spice is a good example. Like you could tell that girl tired of twerking out. You check what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the
But you
music
see, like,
suffers
if you
for it.
think about how she started, if you think about how she started, the way how they used to diss she about how she dressed, and this is and that, I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure she was just trying to be herself. And they come up and what? They fuck she up with them comments talking about she can't dress and she need a stylist and this is
Hmm.
and that. And now that she's doing what everybody expect, now she's judged again for it. So really
Of
and
course.
truly, it's like just stay to what the fuck you want to be. Be who you say you want to be and not who people say you should be. Because a lot of the times, even for me, because of how I look, I get mistaken for being how other people is. Like we are not the same. You know what I mean? Like we are not the same. So you can't just try and be like everybody else. You gotta embrace yourself. Everybody
You
gonna
know
put
how
what
social
they want
media.
towards your look.
So like you were mentioning, the shots people to throw. So how do you keep yourself, focused and stuff with the shots being thrown? Because people gonna do it regardless, and you're gonna hear about the shade.
I the boss back. So
Okay.
no, but not like not like in that kind of way. But to be honest, like I've had a couple other artists that come up, like male artists, no name call them. But I've had a couple artists come to me and like, well, but you better know, but why you don't why you so gangster? Why you don't talk so like you so sexy? Why you don't be like my
Hmm.
guy? Are you just saying this because you know that if we get on a track together, I gonna eat you on your own track? You just want me to be,
Damn.
you know what I mean? Because just say so. Because what you telling me? This is how I is. If you even know me, if anybody would know me, they're gonna tell you, this is who I is. You know what I mean? Like I'm, I'm not trying to be nobody else. This is who I am. You know what I mean? So
Good
like
night. Good night, Shanice.
people don't really know. They just point how they feel towards how I look. Like, oh, she should be this way because she look like this. Yeah, like, stop that.
So I'm guessing that you have experienced that where it's like like you've gotten some sort of like hate because you outdid a rapper on their own track. You've experienced
No,
that.
because I no. Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that per se, but I've had like times where I go in the studio with people and they just like get shook, like they just really like
Really.
don't know. Or a lot of times, like if we already have something written and we go there and we ready to record, that is like people want to change after I record what I recorded, people want to change stuff or they want to do stuff differently or so it's like it's certain things that just be like. But saying I don't ever really like take it to heart because then it's me. I take it like I inspiring this person to do better,
Mm.
And it's like I ain't not saying I'm the best. I know I good, but I love a challenge, So when it comes to something like that, like yeah, and that's my favorite. Like if I doing a song with you, I would prefer to do it in the studio session where we could catch a vibe as to what this song will feel like or what this song will be like when if this is the type of vibe we even could sing together because I ain't trying to make a video and make it awkward. Like I ain't trying to be weird or nothing. So
I feel like. Do you okay? Other than LaRebel, who's your favorite artist? Do you have one?
man, I don't know. I wouldn't say I have a. You mean like in VI or just my
Nah,
favorite
just
artist in
just
VI?
period. Period.
Damn, that's kind of hard. That's kind of
Really.
hard because I'm very like I don't listen to everything. Like I don't listen to everything, so that's kind of hard for me. But like I don't know. To be honest, I like certain songs for Lila Ike, and I really like her voice. So I guess she could go with one. She could be one of them. That's that's hard. That's hard.
On the all that gangster, do you
That's a
sing too?
hard question. If I had to
You
sing,
the sing too?
I would do my little something. But I'm more of a chanter. I like
Okay,
Ashanti, dance hall type of vibe, and I don't do reggae.
that's what's up.
Hmm
What's your favorite track that you've done? Not necessarily the fans, just yours.
My favorite song that I've done.
I hitting you with hard ones tonight, man.
Yeah, that's another hard one because I don't know. All my songs is vibes to me. I could go back and just vibes. Um,
So you just go back and listen and be like, that's a banger. That's
that's
a
a big
banger.
two. That's a big two. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? And then sometimes I would go back and listen to some of my other, like my older songs, and I'd be like,
Mm.
I sing the what? You sing that? No, man, I even forget about that. Like, why I even forget about this song? But it's fuck bad, man. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of different tracks. Out. One of my favorite tracks is SODS, Step on the Street. I have to
Step
go
on the
in on
street.
that track
Okay.
and be I just be showing them real love and real vibes when I step on the street, holding the pressure, the grain in the teeth. So like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you
So
have albums out, or like you know
I
just
have
pull
like
tracks or
different
how to
singles
go?
there, just for different tracks. But ding ding ding, I have
Hmm.
something that definitely is supposed to be dropping for New Year's. New Year's gonna
You
be,
want to tell us what you're working on?
new year, new me. No,
Hmm.
but no, man. It's called Moving Different. So,
Okay.
I'll be prepared for that thing. It's pretty self-explanatory because, I've been out here just moving different. Not in a mood with them.
So there's gonna be a full project, like a
Yeah,
full
it's gonna be a
album.
full project. Yeah, a full
That's what's
project.
up. All right, you heard it here first. I'm saying different. Moving different album
Oh,
coming out soon.
hey,
Look out
Vivi
for it.
Matic, big up yourself. Everybody, that's my producer, Vivi Matic, in case you was learning how the sounds come from. And I've had other producers that, did some different songs I have out. But right now my main producer is Vivi Matic, you know.
DV man. How you spell that there?
VIVI Matic, Matic. Vivi Matic.
DV Matic.
Big up
All
yourself,
right.
because I put you never in another blood clot, please.
Do you have a favorite track on that? Or it ain't done?
If I have a favorite track on that, so
Moving
far,
different.
um,
I like the name of that album actually though. I like
yeah,
that
it's,
name.
it's like a lot of big tunes on that one. Um, well, yeah, well, that one for sure is the intro. That I've been out here just moving different. Not that I'm moving different is definitely the intro definitely gonna be a big tune. Um, let's see what else. I just did Keep It 100. That one gonna be a big tune. So,
You
Keep It
need some
100.
radio edits, man, so
Keep
people
It
could get hyped for this
100.
thing.
Yeah, Keep It 100, I could say is probably my favorite one so far. But I mean, oh shit. But I like the other one too. Man, they just don't have to listen and
You
let
like
me
the
know
whole
what's
album.
they don't just have to let me know what's their favorite because I don't know. They are my favorites.
Uh-huh. Hey, I like that you to clap for yourself. Like you to cheer for yourself, and I love that shit, man.
Oh
Cause
yeah,
sometimes you gotta be your biggest cheerleader.
it's my vibe, you know what I mean? And that, that's just how we go. You gotta set the vibe, set it for yourself and for others.
Who would you want to work with in the future that you haven't gotten to work with yet? Any artist, any producer?
Um, yeah, I hear AJ Ventura is really good, especially with dancehall. Like I have
Yeah,
some dancehall that I really
he's pretty
want to
large.
see feel out the sound and stuff. So yeah, that's for producer wise. Um, artists, you know, see, I get different ones. I would definitely like to work with Monet.
Okay.
Um, Sariana, Sarayana,
She
Maya
just dropped
B.
a big tune. Yeah.
Why, yeah, man, that shit I done that shit already. That shit on repeat. Tick tick tock, boy, your tides up. Hey, your time, summer. You know, I hear listen, I don't like, you're going to the end. Shoot, pull it back. Run to selector. Yeah, man, that's what's it with me. I love good music. So it's like a lot of people will get offended. Like, and I read with it. I love good music. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying everything I don't make is a hit and it's gonna be a hit for everybody, but I guarantee you, I play you my songs and you got to like at least one or two of them. You got to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So but I like to run a lot of VA music and stuff, but I can't listen to it if it get too annoying or if it's repetitive or whatever. I like music. So I had a big up.
Music. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely give credit where it's due. But everybody definitely keep a head up that, say I could make that one, two, three tune that gonna just blow up. You know what I mean? But really and truly, like I gotta listen to your shit before I share it, and if I like it, then I share it. That's just how it go.
And we need more of that day. Like, stop gassing and
I love my
lying.
friends. I
Stop
love my
gassing
friends
people
and
up.
all. I love my friends, but even some of my friends too. Like, I have a lot of friends that are freestyle. I got a lot of friends that, and they're
Hmm.
really good. They're really, really good. But it's just certain things. Like, I do want to do music with y'all and I do all of that. But, you know, just like I had to build myself, everybody have to build themselves to reach a level. I ain't trying to say, no, you don't stink and I ain't trying to be on no track with you because, ain't none of that thing. Ain't none of that thing. You know what I mean? It's just, you know. Got to
Have you ever had to
prepare
tell one of
yourself.
your friends, like, yeah, that ain't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Are you still friends? Or?
yeah, man. We still, but you see, I guess because no, but they see with somebody like me, people would expect
Mm,
me to tell them. You know what I mean? So it don't ever
okay.
really be like too. But I don't. I would just be there like, hey, like, I sorry, but even up to, that's like telling somebody you don't like their food, and I've had to do that too. So at the same time, people would expect that from me. So yeah, we good. Well, I think we good. They probably think
Because,
I'm
I
alright.
mean, artists can be sensitive about their work, which, it makes sense. So
Yeah,
you never
like
know how they
Erica Badu
really
said,
feel, but yeah.
I'm sensitive about my shit.
And she'll
Mhm.
show it.
Mhm.
She'll show you, like, yeah, don't talk
Oh
shit about
yeah.
my stuff. But
Uh-huh.
I mean, how are you supposed to get the honest feedback if you don't take the negative stuff too, though?
Exactly. And that's why I tell my friends, I'll be there like, yo, listen to this song. And before I play, I'd be like, I mean, I know I probably standing a little walk here and there because it ain't really mix and stuff. But you could let me to know how it sound, Let me to know, let me know. Just let me know. You like it? You know, and then if they keep saying, yeah, that one sound good, and they play another one, they say, yeah, that fuck so good. They play another one, yeah, that fuck. I said, no, you something. Why you lying to me? Why you lying to me? You think it's a game? Like for real, So I don't just have like, but like I said, that's things that people would expect from me. If you know me, you would expect me to, and then
That's
squeeze
good
in what I
that
have to
you're
say.
the honest friend.
You know what I mean? I'm just
That's good.
squeeze in. And then depending on how sensitive they are, I would probably try to not hurt their feelings so much. But sometimes it doesn't even matter. So
So Tyree just joined us, and he's giving you a second chance to bite at this apple. What is your favorite song that you wrote, and what's the story behind it?
favorite song I ever wrote. I mean, well, one of my favorite songs I ever wrote is um. Okay, I could say. I don't know if I ever heard that song. for Top Shatters. This Top Shot spread the word. Top Shatters are back. It's full effect. I did that Top Shatters rhythm. Anyway, well
I
yeah,
haven't for sure.
that's one of my favorite tracks I ever write. Mostly because it shows like a lot of my dark side, and
Mm,
it really gets into and it allows me to get into character for like my little dark side, and like a lot of my lyrics. Yes, I am I'm a conscious person, so I like conscious lyrics. I like different things like that. So the fact that it actually like have, I guess the meaning was say the fact that, okay, let me just set a part of it so I even understand. I was singing for
okay.
Aya because me that shy. Send my name to the sky, watch the ground arch up, head top a fly, keep my name out your mouth. Wait, hold on, where that went? Where it went?
I still here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you
I had to
forgetting.
put you full screen.
Okay,
Go
okay,
ahead, man.
okay. Sorry,
You
sorry.
performing. Go ahead.
Okay. Send my name to the sky, watch the ground arch up, head top a fly, keep my name out your mouth. Old school girl, never been a fan of the clouds. Blow clouds, so my demons stay low on a vote, but me grow so me sprout. Everything change, had to transform to make it out. Bad girl, heart good, trust none pretty girl. Misunderstood, them think me a bad girl, come me ban hood, I me no take back chat. Me hands good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, just our vibes, like, is really talking about, like, how everybody think that, oh, I think I'm a bad girl and I all of that. But no, it just, when you from a certain vibe, you have a certain vibe. But when you live a certain way, you just have a certain way. You know what I mean? That's just, you can't put
Them man,
how you feel towards somebody. Whoa, yes,
them man
you
busting
can't
shots in the comments.
put.
They licking
You
shots in the
can't put
comments.
how
That's what's
you
up.
you can't put your way to somebody just cause how you take the look. You can't like I need to stop that. You check, stop that. Get to know people before I do them kind of things. Cause really and truly you might be missing out on all kind of different opportunities or all kind of different, good by good. I need to stop that. That judgy thing, like stop that.
True. Let me ask you something. Cause I picking up on a vibe, right? Is there an album in you, right, that taps into another side of you that you haven't shown people?
Um, really and truly, my music would just speak for itself. Like especially like my dancehall is a lot like people think my rap is dark. My dancehall is a lot more deep and a lot more, you know, dark than my rap. But it's just a vibe. Like so really actually like it have this one song that I did with Skimo. He had his compilation rhythm. He had a rhythm where he sent out to different artists in the VI, like even St. Thomas artists and stuff, the same rhythm, and everybody jump on the
Mm-hmm.
same rhythm, and
Open
everybody do
verse.
completely different songs. So like some one of them type of tunes and stuff is what I would say would be more of a radio song where I had to really like change up my vibes on it because even up to
Mm-hmm.
the beat was different for me. Like the rhythm is like it was really twinkly. I like be really a twinkly.
You said twinkly.
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
twinkly beat. It was a twinkly beat to check on. It was kind
Mm-hmm.
of like it was like what am I gonna do with it? But when he sent the beat to me, I was in St. Thomas about to do a show and I had my brother with me and my best friend. So, I was pre-gaming and all of that. So when he sent me the beat, I sent him a text and I was like, okay, I there, dealing with this over here, St. Thomas. As I reach back St. Thomas, as I reach back St. Croix, I go, I gonna deal up with the beat. It's like I reached, I think even the same day I write this whole song, the whole song. So that's really like once I get into it, that's that.
Were you happy with what you came out with though? Because you say it was twinkly, and I'm guessing it was a challenge because it was different.
Well,
What did
yeah,
you come up with?
indeed, yeah, because it's a big tune. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I performed it for what was it? I think it was that show for what was the name? Oh man, it was a launch for a new um promotion record, promotion label or something. A launch I did. Like, and I performed that song for there because I was like, man, this look like the type of vibe for this song, so I
Yeah,
gonna do it. Boom. I do it. It was like the vibe was nice. So
that's what's up.
it like okay. Like it would start off like doing your thing and them hating, keeping it real and them faking, staying the same and them changing. Y'all me just a study nobody. Y'all you have to be proud of me and happiness. So what about
Okay,
love? Too much
okay.
stress. The pain that we bring, the disrespect. But write a letter to my next. Cause I'm sorry we never met. Me stay busy, so me not have no time for worry. Hide all my pain, coming on nobody love me. Never go insane for nobody, them dopey. Anybody got me, them lucky, my priceless like Chucky. Cause me, you know what I mean? Like a vibe, like it was
Hey, you
twinkle
lucky
twinkle. I
me
had to
hook up
write
my
it.
sound card.
I
Bap, bap,
had
bap,
to
bap.
write the
Bap, bap,
twinkle.
bap, bap.
Yeah, I write the twinkle. I mean the twinkle was the part that was in my ear the most. So I write
The
the twinkle and it
twinkles.
came out just
Uh-huh.
fine. Like I fucked with it.
That's
So
what's up. I like that. I like that. You could tell that music really is in you, like you said. You weren't bluffing. You could tell it really is. It
come on,
resides
come
in you.
on, yeah, we did both.
Monica wanna know what's your zodiac sign? I'm guessing you are Sagittarius.
No, don't
Sagittarius.
mix me. Don't mix me with those demons. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm a Gemini.
Oh, they ain't bad. They ain't just as
Twins.
bad. She ain't a Sagittarius. She's a Gemini. So there you go.
Gemini.
All right. So what's next for LaRebel? What's the next move? What's the next thing that you're trying to do? You trying to branch out? You trying like? Are you a signed artist first? Do we have
I
those?
no. Right now, I
Okay.
hear standing solo. Yeah. I well,
What's
right now,
next?
I'm open to different opportunities. Just to let everybody know. I do have like how you say I do like travel to do different things. I do have my fees, my prices. Just
Hmm.
we'll talk about whatever and all of that. Um, Basically, like yeah, like I okay, like I up for anything. I do all kinds of different things. Right now, I have this show coming up on the 29th at Blue Bamboo. For anybody who don't know where that is, the old drive-in, you know, down in a big building. So that I have that coming up, and then I have some other stuff booked over in the
Hmm.
US, or I mean this is US, but in the States and stuff. So I do like my plan is just to get me prepared for that big stage, like for when I hit the big stage. I take in all the experiences I could get. I take in all the advice, all the criticism, all the good vibes, all the good time I could have with everybody that I know I go miss, when I make it big, cause we got to, just try to make them
Yeah.
memories and try to make the best out of everything that happening right now in present time and everything. Just build myself up for that big stage. I'm ready for background dancers and to do my
Hmm.
thing. Yeah,
Do you
cause
enjoy the small crowds though? Because it seemed like you feed off
I
the
do.
energy from the
I
crowd.
do, I do enjoy the small crowds. Like, it gives me more, like I do feed off of it because that way, like I could see more stuff happening. I could see what's going on. I could see, in the bigger crowd, it will be less of a worry. But the fact that like I still have that in me where I'm seeing, and it's affecting, whatever coming out of me. I don't know when it's time for that big stage, I gonna just be unstoppable. So
Love your energy, and I agree. I'm sure you will. You have the right mindset. You
oh,
have the music. It resides in you, like I said, and you're doing it. You
hmm
putting in the work. Because a lot of people try to skip over this part. They try to skip over the experience part and jump straight to the going big.
yeah,
But if you've noticed, a lot of people that are overnight successes, they don't last.
They don't last, yeah. And see, even with that, like shit, my being a girl, like my biggest, like, in case anybody was wondering, like my biggest obstacles and stuff is social media is rough, especially for somebody like me. Like I really don't care what nobody think. Like I sorry, like I important to me, yes. My fans very important, yes, but to a certain extent. And
Uh-huh.
then I just have to let it go because I can't with everybody. So not that y'all ain't important, but I don't care what nobody say. That's one thing. From young, I always had that attitude. Like I don't give a shit. I don't care how you feel. Like you could feel however, but I do take constructive criticism very well, and I
Hmm.
can't sit here and be like, okay, tell me what you feel should change, what you don't like about it, and then I would make the decision as if, okay, no, this I can't change that because this is why I even like the song. So I need a second opinion on this. I ain't even gonna lie, like so it does be.
Can you tell the people basically how they can get in contact with you, how they could book you, your socials, where they could find your music? That good information.
Okay, so Instagram mostly I have like my email and stuff on there where any bookings and stuff. Also, Goya is the Goya definitely we're what you say building that ladder for him
Hmm.
as my manager and stuff like that. So you can also contact him. Um, you know,
What's the
basically
IG?
anything. My IG LaRebel on level, same thing, same
Okay.
name, same different crime, same name, different crime.
All
Yeah.
right.
So everything for
All right. What
everything is LaRebel on
what
level.
sites you on? What
Um,
social media sites?
TikTok, so yes, TikTok, SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah,
All right. Hey, this was a great episode. Thank you for coming
definitely.
through. Big
No
up the
problem. Thank you for
Goya.
having me.
Of
All right, big
course.
up.
It
Have a
was a
day.
pleasure. Do you have
Thank you.
any
I have a
final
good night.
words for the people listening? What do you want them to know about, La Rebel? What anybody watching this who want to be
One
the next La
thing I
Rebel? What do you
want
guys
to
say?
tell you, the FSM is watching, but the show is not stopping. Your girl raising hell, got them demons, them clapping. Writing, but it ratting. Always on my period, the way I be spotting. Spotting and dodging. Hitting and balling, imagine. Never know what I am planning. It's a hard not life, so we scamming. Ah, whoa, hey, are you big up are yourself? Definitely stay you 100%. Keep it 100. We don't have no reason to be. Cause who go do we what? Just be yourself. Love yourself always. Big up. Stay cry,
I
love
love
you.
it. I
We
love it.
I for sure. We up.
For me, I want to thank La Rebel de Goya for introducing us and setting this here up, setting up the link. We appreciate you for coming through. Thanks everybody who was in the comments and the engagement and everything. If you're hearing my voice right now, go ahead and share this live. Let your people see.
Oh,
Support your local artists, man.
for
Y'all
sure.
want to pay millions of dollars to people you don't know.
Don't even
Stop that fuck.
and they probably don't even like you.
Exactly. And they're going to talk shit about you, Jada Kingdom. But
Oh well.
support your own people, right? Same Difference Podcast. I'm Ja. That's La
Oh
Rebel
well.
on level. You keep in touch with her. Go ahead and watch her videos. Push them numbers up. All right. Thanks for coming through.
Cause you know
The
it's a
same
lady
difference.
got killing it. I will. Yes,
Peace.
sir.